Hey there, do you ever feel kind of overwhelmed by your digital life? Like it's just a little too much? Well, you're definitely in the right place. Today, we're going to completely flip the script on all that tech anxiety. We're not going to talk about guilt trips or digital detoxes, nope. Instead, we're going to dive into a much more positive, much more powerful idea, making a digital promise to yourself. Okay, let's get into it. You've heard it a million times, right? You need to cut down your screen time. But what if that's actually the wrong goal? I mean, what if the real key isn't just about less time, but about better time? This question right here is at the very heart of what we're talking about today. It's about shifting our focus from just watching the clock to something way more meaningful. So, okay, if the goal isn't just less time, then what is it? Well, that brings us to this idea of digital wellness. And it's not about restriction, it's about cultivation. Think of it like tending a garden. It's about actively building our awareness of how we're using technology and then making sure that use actually serves us, making those interactions healthier and way more intentional. It's a huge shift from quantity to quality. So, where do we even start with all this? Well, the first step is, believe it or not, pretty physical. It's all about our environment. Before we even pick up our phones or open our laptops, we can actually set ourselves up for success just by building some simple boundaries and creating dedicated spaces for our attention. This first idea is so simple, but wow, it's effective, creating tech-free zones. Just deciding that certain places, like the dinner table or the bedroom, are phone-free areas can have these two massive benefits. First, it just skyrockets your real-world connection with your family. And second, it protects your own rest and your sleep. But here's the kicker. The key to making it all work? Consistency. The rules have to apply to everyone. Yep, that means you too. And this really spells it out, doesn't it? The difference between being reactive and being proactive. Over on the left, you've got the reactive way. It's all inconsistent rules, constant nagging, and you're always trying to put out fires after they've started. But the proactive approach on the right, that's about setting clear, agreed-upon zones from the start. It prevents the problems from even happening. It's about designing your life, not just disciplining it. Okay, so once our environment is set up for success, we can start focusing on our day-to-day actions. This next part is all about a few simple, really memorable habits that can make a huge difference without, feeling like a massive chore. First up, I absolutely love this term digital sunsets. It's such a great visual. Just like the actual sun goes down, we can decide on a time each evening for our screens to set too. And the goal is super simple. Cut down on that blue light exposure before bed so we can get better sleep. It's just a gentle, positive way to tell your brain, hey, it's time to wind down now. Next up, screen breaks. And look, this doesn't mean you have to log off for hours at a time. It's about the little moments. Just standing up, doing a quick stretch, looking out the window for 30 seconds. These tiny breaks are so important, not just for our bodies and our eyes, but for our mental focus too. Think of it like a quick reset button you can hit anytime during the day. And this might be my favorite concept of all, screen-free treasures. I love this because it totally reframes the whole idea of going offline. Instead of it being about what you're losing, it's about what you can find. It's an adventure to discover or rediscover things you genuinely love to do. Reading a book, taking a walk, picking up an old hobby. What treasures are you going to find? Now, what holds all of these habits together is awareness. And this little 3-step check-in is an amazing mindfulness tool. So first, just notice. Notice when and why you're reaching for your phone. No judgment, just notice. Second, map how that little interaction actually makes you feel. Are you energized, drained, a little anxious? And then third, based on that feeling, you can consciously decide to adjust your habits. It's that simple. All right, now we get to the real heart of it all, the big idea that ties everything we've talked about together. See, this isn't about rules that someone else makes for you. It's about a commitment, a promise that we make to ourselves. And that's where the real lasting change comes from. So, here it is, a digital promise. It's a personal pledge. It's just you deciding for yourself what a healthy, happy relationship with technology actually looks like for you. This isn't about being anti-tech, not at all. It's about being pro-you. It's your own personal commitment to use these incredible tools in a way that truly benefits your well-being. And please, please hear this part. This is so important. This is not about being perfect. As Elias Barron says right here, you will mess up. You will. You'll fall back into old habits. And that is totally 100% okay. The goal is not a perfect record. The goal is having the resilience to just get right back on track. This is a practice, not a pass-fail test. So we've gone through creating boundaries in our space, we've talked about practicing healthy habits, and we've landed on making this personal commitment. We've basically laid out the roadmap. The only thing left to do is to take that first step. Your journey really does begin right now. So let's end with this. Let's make this totally real. It doesn't have to be some massive life overhaul, I promise. Just ask yourself, what is one small specific digital promise you can make to yourself right now, today? Maybe it's that digital sunset at 9 p.m. Maybe it's just making the dinner table a tech-free zone tonight. Whatever it is, that one single promise, that's the start of a more intentional and, yeah, a happier digital life. You can do this.